welcome race fans to Texas Motor Speedway. Here we are here with the anrs D1. Well, with the anrs Cup Series here today. We're gonna get ready to race. Here, so far we have a lot of drivers today. We have, I think, 12 cars out today in tonight's field. We got a lot of guys up here. We got, I think, 10 drivers here for the race today. We got pretty much a couple Toyotas. We got Gibby starting us off on pole, followed up right behind by Kev, then Printed, Spacey, Jeffrey, Braxton, Michael, Driz, Cal, and Ian. Rounding up your top 10. That is your top 10 for today's field. And a lot of people are talking. We're going to be here for the broadcast. We're going to be here all day. So for fastest lap is Grimmy. He kind of had something. So for the point standings, well, if I can find it. Here's the thing of shrinking things down is you can't really find anything. So for we are in race number, I think, if I can find it, we'll race 12 of the season. So for the point standings, it'll look pretty interesting. Point standings kind of look, as of now, they look like Kev's in the lead with 1 win, followed by Printed with 2 wins, and pretty much top 3 so far, Aiden, Printed, and Kev. Those are your top 3, and I think we're going green. Green flags out, away we go racing. Kev dropped back a little bit. I don't know what happened to him. He dropped back, and we're green. We have 10, maybe 11 drivers. Well, no, we have 10 drivers. There's a few of us that are not racing. So for 3x3, in the back, Braxton up on the top lane. Printed, trying to get around. Kev, going in the middle. So for Grimmy's game, pretty much having 1 car behind him. There's a pack of a bunch of cars right here. Driz, kind of so far trying not to go 3 wide, but Spacey and Braxton might change that. We have a battle for the lead. Printed out in the lead. Grimmy right there behind. Right there behind. Kev walking his way through the field. There goes Michael. Going through the grass. He saves it. And the 3 wide for 4th. It's a full call battle for 4th. Michael saves it going through the grass. Grimmy retakes the lead. Battle up in the front. And then you got battle up here for 3 wide. Spacey backing off a little bit because it's, well, close to 4 wide. Kyle had some issue today, even though it's probably a connection issue. And there goes Michael. Braxton go a little bit around. They save it. They're going to keep it going. It's going to stay green. Okay, so I'm not... Okay, so there is a couple cars. There is 10. Grimmy still in the lead. Printed, trying to get a 3rd win of the season. Kev having to go through the field. Kev on the bottom. Driz on the high lane. They're going to go side by side. Cal Morgan. He's coming right up at the front. He's going to let the leaders by. Three wide. I hear tire screeching. And that is Ian. Got around in turns. He saves it. He's going to keep going. And the yellow is out. Caution is waving. Alright, that is 3 cars here. So for caution flags out, Grimmy led all the laps so far. So lap 6, out of 20 in the stage. So far, a lot of cars. They're all gathering up. So for everyone's single file, we may go green. Or we may do another lap of under pacing. It is the choose cone and green next time. Choose cone next time around the field. They choose what line they are gonna go. They're gonna go back green. And the green flag's underway, away we go racing again. 3 wide in the back. 3 wide, everyone is trying to get positions. And there they go, around, Printed goes. Goes around in front of the field, that slows up a bunch of cars, and no one else gets torn in that commotion. Seems like Regan was just kinda wrong place at the wrong time. Kind of, I don't quite know. Braxton goes around a little bit. Saves it, he's gonna continue. Grimmy in the lead, he's gonna go no challenger behind him. Well, there is technically 1, maybe 2 challengers, but they'll fall behind. They're almost a second away from the lead. We're gonna see if that closes in or gets bigger. So for battle here for I think 5th, with Michael and Kev battling it out for 5th. Oh no, 4th. Both battling it out, and it seems like Grimmy's pulling away from the cars behind him. So Grimmy's locked up stage number 1, unless these guys wreck again. So for Michael and Kev side by side for 5th. Kev gets clear. Kyle's gonna come to effect. So for 1.2 seconds is first and second. Sorry, separates. I should have clarified. And Spacey goes around. I don't know what happened to him. He just went around. Gummy's just gone in the lead. Seems like Prented's walking his way back to the front. So for Printed, right behind Michael, he's going to try to go around on the outside. To the outside and back to the inside. Printed's going to get a run in turns 3 and 4. Well, no, 1, 2. My bad. I'll do turns. So far, Printed taking 5th from Michael. Can Printed get to the front? Because the longer he stays back here, the longer Grimmy has that lead. And I don't think Kev or Printed want Grimmy to just run away with it. The two 7-11 cars. Really close to a incident. So for Regan, Regan or Regan, one Regan. So for losing seconds, Kev right behind him. He's trying to get positions. Printed also trying to get though. They're trying to make sure they don't have a too bad of a day. Kev gets loose. In the wall he goes. He saves it. He gets it back under. So far, Grimmy just going around and around and around. So far, Spacey makes one pass from being 9th to 8th. His teammate Braxton, I think. So for 7th. And then Driz. And then Michael battling it out for their position. So for Grimmy, just taking away the lead. He's just gone. Printed on the bottom. Right next to the outside wall. Side by side still. Got pit stops maybe happening. Regan going pit road. He is slowly out of fuel. Kev, clean air in front. He's going to start trying to gather him up. So for Printed right there with Cal. Side by side. Stage 1's over. And it seems like absolute anarchy. There we go. Pit road's open. Everyone's going to go in. Few cars just didn't do a good job in pit road, so a couple errors in pit road has happened. Ian having trouble on the restart. He's gonna gather it up. Green flag's back in the air. Kev right though behind. Michael on the bottom. Single filed out right though behind. Braxton hits a little bit of wall. Printed gonna get around him. We may have a lead change. It's gonna be Michael in the lead. Oh, contact. Everyone saves it. Well, it spoke too soon. Well, maybe everyone does. Yeah, everyone does. And that was really close of having the big one. Everyone made contact with each other in the back, and they all saved it. And we'll watch this pack of cars. There's like a bunch. There's like 30. Spacey having trouble. Printed. Ian go around. Cautions out. They're racing back to the line. Here they come to the green flag. And the green flag's out. Away we go back racing. 3 wide behind the leaders. Braxton did not get a good run on the outside. Car is single file, 2 wide, 3 wide. Exiting turn 2. And Gravy goes around. Outside. Hard in the wall. Ian comes in. Cautions back out. Yellow flags back in the air. Jeez. So far, everyone getting single filed back out. The single file line is back in. Or back out, what depends. You see it? So far, I think 3rd yellow of the day. So for choose cone, they're choosing what lane they want to be in. So for a close even so far. There's a couple cars that are on the outside. And the green flag's back underway here. And the green flag's back here at Texas. So far, there are 3 wide back again in the back. Printed got really close to making that 4 wide. And there they go again, crashing. Cal in the wall. Spacey. Michael. Bunch of guys in it. We're keeping it green. Braxton takes the lead. Another lead change has happened. So for single file line, Braxton, Driz, Printed, Grimmy, Kev. That's your top 5. Top 5. Grimmy's gonna try to pass some people. He's caught up to Printed and Driz. Printed's gonna try to block him. Going off Torn 2. So for everyone single filed out. Kev's catching up to them. That's gonna be an interesting battle for the lead. Well, not for the lead. That is a battle for, I think, second? Third. Yeah, it's a little off. So for Printed got around Driz, and now all that's in Printed's way is Braxton. Kev's gonna get around Driz as well. And they're very far back. Braxton tags the wall. That's gonna bring up Printed and Grimmy up to his back bumper. And possibly Kev as well. So for 2x2. A bunch of drivers right there. Grimmy makes a pass on Printed. Couple fast drivers so far right there. Printed and Grimmy battling for second place. Braxton's still in the lead. Grimmy's gonna try to pass on the bottom. Can he get it done? Grimmy gets past, but can he keep it? Braxton they're caught up to Braxton. Braxton's gonna start throwing blocks. Grimmy's gonna try to pass him on the outside. Printed's right there. Kev's catching up still. There are a few drivers. Printed in the grass. He saves it. So for Printed just dooring Grimmy. Printed's gonna try to get by Braxton. That might leave a door open. They're still racing really hard. Braxton's giving Grimmy some kind of bumper or dooring him in more accurate terms. So far, now Grimmy's right behind Printed. Kev's caught up to these guys as well. They're all right behind each other. With only, I think, 5 to go in the race. So, well, in the stage, not race, stage. It is a 5-car battle for this lead with only 5 to go. Coming to 4 to go. Grimmy's going to use up Printed. Braxton's going to try to get a run. Grimmy blocks him. Kev's caught up. to this battle here for the lead. He's gonna try to make his path, or make himself kind of like, hey, he wants to join in the fun, I guess. This is a battle for the lead. Printed goes to the apron. A little bit. Not really. He's on the bottom. Braxton's gonna get passed by Kev. They'll letting Grimmy pass up. Well, just go. Caution's out for someone. Ian flipped upside down. That's gonna bring a lot of cars their day. Grimmy did not want that at the slightest. Coming to the stage, Ian went upside down. Grimmy did not want that. The stage is over. Stage is being called. Grimmy is your stage 1 winner. Stage number 1 winner. So far, just everyone facing around the track. So far, everyone's so far just kind of pacing around the field. A few cars. So for pit road should be open. 80 more laps to go. That is 40, roughly 40 to go. They're still going single file. I think pit road's going to be open for this remainder of the stage. Braxton speeds a couple cars. Speed Driz. Kev. All speed down pit road. That is going to hurt their day. The green flag's back underway. We're going racing again. We're going to be on the back bumper of Cal. That's... Just for chat, we're upping that graphics quality. Cal, right in the back bumper, well, in the mirror of Remy. He's possibly gonna hold up printed. Gonna be on board on Braxton. Look at the mess of cars. He's gotta get through. I think this, yeah, this is Braxton. Trying to go through the grass. Oh, there was Michael in the wall. I think while doing that, that's the yellow. The drivers do not want Grimmy to take the lead away. They do not want him to win at all in this race. I do not know why this race has turned into a demolition derby, but I do not support the demolition derby port. The choose cone is being choose cone, so the drivers will be choosing. And the green flag's back underway. Away we go racing again at Texas. And Printed's getting around. Kev's gonna join in. Printed's gonna save it after spinning out. Driz is gonna go around with him. Driver's not really happy. So far, 3Y in the back. Kev, so far using the middle lane. Ian's in the wall. Spacey, Michael, Corny, having a disagreement on where they should be. Kind of, they're adoring each other, kind of. So for Braxton trying to get around Cal. Cal's blocking. Braxton's gonna go through the grass. He's gonna get around him. Kev's right behind him. Michael's gonna go around. Can he save it? He does. Kev right though behind Braxton. He's trying to get by. Braxton in the wall. Kev right though behind him. Kev's gonna try to get around Braxton. So far, Kev gets around Braxton. Got battle kill for second. Braxton Kev right though. Spacey's trying to catch. I think Spacey is catching to be more accurate. Kyle's in the wall. He gets a little too loose. So far, Kev trying to get away from the cars behind him. Still losing some time to Grimmy. Grimmy may be a very dominant car today. Got a battle right here with Michael, Cal, Driz, all within each other. Or right behind each other. Ian goes around. He's gonna spin all the way to the bottom. I think the same issue for a lot of the drivers and the yellow flags being displayed. Cautions back out for another time this race. So far, pit road cars are going to go in pit road and leave pit road. So far, Kev lost some spots. Printed gained some positions. Braxton didn't really gain. Oh, well, he kind of gained. Michael gained a lot of positions. So far, everyone's gonna be. They're gonna be choosing next time around. Spacey takes the lead. So far, the drivers are gonna be choosing. And seems like a couple cars disagreed. Spacey takes the lead to the restart. And the green flag's back underway. And the wrecking react back there. Going around, a couple cars going around. Ian goes around. No one really goes around that bad. So far, Spacey drops a lot of positions back. So far, it seems like a Toyota show, pretty much in the front. So far, what these guys want to keep behind them is printed. Braxton's in the wall. I'm back. A couple bump and runs here are gonna happen. So far, Michael not going as quickly as he can. Cal's right caught up behind. Braxton, Grimmy right though, all behind, roughly. So far, 3-car battle back there for second. Print is just going to go walk away. Michael's going to go through the grass. He's going to go around right in the worst possible area, and yellow's going to come out. Hard hit. So far, a lot of cars. So far, they're going to be choosing. So far, Printed's going to try to hold off Grimmy. Grimmy's a fast, dominant car of the day. Pretty much, he's shown that today. That is the key of this race. And the green flag's back underway. Grimmy takes the lead, and there goes Braxton. Braxton's gonna go around. Spinning out. He almost takes out Spacey with him. So far, Grimmy's just driving off. These guys all trying to fight for position back here. These guys are getting really loose off the torn. That was close. So far, Grimmy's gonna start going away with the lead. So far, Kev falling back a little bit. Single fouled out. Printed really needs to start going forward in this race. So far, with 2 more laps to go, they'll come to the white flag a lot quicker. Seems like Ian's sliding sideways. Two by a couple cars taking the lead. Grimmy's gonna hit a wall. Printed's right there behind him. They're wrecking behind them. Kev goes around. Driz goes into the grass. Last lap of the day. They got hope on a real mishap. Kev fell back from 5th, pretty much. White flag's out. Grimmy's gonna take the win. Printed's gonna get 2nd. Cal right there in 3rd. With Michael, Driz, and the rest of the field coming across the line. Good day for Grimmy. Braxton with the fastest lap of the day, followed up by Grimmy. Then Spacey, Printed, Kev, Cal, Driz, Michael, Regan, and Ian.